game.
Here are the starters for Montreal. Rush out there with Davis. Then it's Newman, and it's Trent in at the 4. We've got Paul. Pollard is out there with Kemp, and it's Larson in at the 2. And with a few games in the books, Greg, what's the key for coaches during this part of the season?
And Kevin, if I were a head coach, I'd be trying to nail down my best 5. NBA games are mostly decided in that final 3 or 4 minutes, so I want to know who I can trust when it matters most.
That's good from Kemp on the assist by Paul.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And here's Trent outside. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Newman, no good. Here's Larson. They get it back. Palermo tries again. Snatched away. Trent with it. Pass to Newman. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. This is his first trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
That free throw, no good. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Inside, here's Palermo. And good coming on the assist by Kemp.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here is Davis. Trent setting the pick for Davis. Montreal again missing.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
The shot by Paul, no good. For Montreal, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. To the middle. Pass to Newman. It's rebounded by Pollard.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Ball outside. Here's Larson. And the wing jumper offline.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
And that one is good.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Outside Kemp. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And, guys, if a game was coming down to the wire and an opponent needed to foul, I mean, he was the guy they wanted with the ball in his hands. I mean, shooting the free throws because of his proficiency there.
And that one falls for Kemp. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Just a rush. Here's Newman. Outside, Davis. Trent with it. Fades. Offensive rebound. And he uses the glass on the layup. Trent's got his second basket of the game.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating. I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Back to Paul. Pass to Larson. 5 on the clock. Over rush. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Davis. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's Newman. Takes it from 10. Not enough on that one as it misses. Ball outside. Pass to Kemp. Out to the wing. Here's Larson. 12 points his last outing. Back to Kemp. A 3. He can't get it to go. Montreal trails by 3. Rush the pass to Davis. Here's Newman. Back to Davis. To the paint. The layup off target.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Driving to the basket. It's tipped, and he gets it back. For 3, Kemp. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. And it's Davis with the ball for Montreal. 6-point game. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
1 second left. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And that does it for the first quarter. They lead by 8, and we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Montreal trails by 8. We've got Hodges. Paxson is out there with Owens. Then there's Wallace. Back to Tucker. Money from the wing. Tucker's got his first points of the game. And here is Owens. His last outing, he had 8 points. And for Montreal, we've got Floyd. Lee out there with Ellis. And it's Tucker in at the point guard position. Ellis against Paxson. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Well, Montreal shooting a disastrous 25% from the field so far. Lee, a screen on Paxson. Giannou. Rebound by Wallace.
And, guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Montreal trails by 6. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Tucker the pass to Lee. Nice defense from Wallace. In the lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Paxson outside. And the jam by Paxson.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Floyd, still without a basket. Over to the left wing. And Tucker kicks to Ellis. Clock is at 3. Over Paxson. Montreal again missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Pass to Wallace. Here is Hodges. Paxson outside. Wallace a screen. Now here's Paxson. He's guarded closely. Count the basket. Paxson's got his second bucket of the night. With the rise of positionless basketball, Clark, this has to be the most difficult era to be a center.
I would not disagree with that, quite honestly. I mean, they're asked to do a lot. I mean, if they're not elite rim runners as centers and shot blockers, they've got to be able to shoot and shoot from the perimeter, not just in the low post. And they still have to be able to finish around the basket. I think the biggest thing is they have to cover more ground defensively because how the game is played offensively with a lot of movement and pick and roll.
The first one falls. Clark, I've always heard that every team when on the road will have a team dinner.
You know, that's typically a practice that most teams employ, and those dinners are memorable, especially if the food is good. But more than the food, I think, is the camaraderie and the bonding that takes place when you break bread together, coaches and players.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Pass to Larson. And Kemp now on top of the key. You can't get that one to fall. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Trent, a screen on Paul. The 3 from Davis. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Back to Paul. Pass to Larson. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Davis surveying the floor. Now Rush. Some nice passing by Montreal here. Trent kicks to Ellis. Pocket 6. And another 3 for Montreal.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And Montreal making a change here. Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And that one was all about offensive execution, running your plays, picking your spots.
Yeah, you know, not deviating from the game plan is critical. You've got to trust in the system.
at some numbers for Miracle Man. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 13 points a game, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
.109 left in the first half. Pass to Pollard. Paxson outside. They set the pick for 3. It's rebounded by Montreal.
Yeah, faced off twice last season, and it was a split between the two teams.
Well, you know, both of these teams know and understand when they face off, it's a very winnable game for either one of them.
Here's Rush. Just 5 to shoot. Latray. And they'll get another chance. And it's denied. And it's out of bounds to Montreal. They'll retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Lee's checked in for Montreal. .29 seconds left to play here in the half. 6 to shoot. Lee sets a screen for Davis. A three-pointer off the mark. Gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Larson with the bucket. Larson's got 4 this quarter.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Fires at the elbow. No good on the last second attempt there. That'll do it for the first half. They lead by 6. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
You know what time it is. It's time for your fan half-court shots. Please direct your attention to center court. Drums. And measuring up the shot. So sorry. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Warriors playing at Chase Center as they go up against the Jazz. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
That one's going to be pretty close, I think.
Turning back now to that game we've been watching. A positive first half for the home team.
When you look at how they're getting their points, a good portion comes from inside. They're going right at the defense.
I like the aggressiveness. Don't lose steam in the second half.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Montreal trails by 6, and it's time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer from Montreal gave us some information. And unfortunately, it sounds pretty serious. But he's already come back into the game. How about that, Kevin?
David, thanks for the great update, guys. It doesn't sound good.
No, if that report is accurate, he's going to be spending a lot of time in rehab and on the sideline.
And in the training room, guys. I mean, that is not going to be an easy injury to bounce back from.
They've got Pollard. Paul out there with Kemp, and it's Larson in at the 2. On the court right now for Montreal. Davis is out there with Rush. Then it's Newman, and it's Trent in at the 4-man position. And a miss there on the triple. Trent's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Ball against Davis. Pass to Kemp. Here's the screen. Misses the 3. Montreal trails by 6. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Newman. It doesn't go for him.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Here's Larson. Outside for Kemp. Pass to Larson. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Larson's got 7 points in the game.
There it is, the first basket of the half after missing their first 3 attempts.
And it's Michael Malone calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Stats for Paul. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 9 points a game last year. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And his playmaking really stands out, making his teammates better offensively with his terrific passing.
Yeah, he's outstanding at controlling the tempo. I mean, keeps the ball moving and, of course, finds the open man.
And so it's Montreal now. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside, Davis. Pass to Trent. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He's off on that one.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Took him no time at all on that one. Kemp's got 12 in the game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
With this break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year.
I tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Davis against Paul. Pass to Pollard. It's hauled in by Newman. Newman's got 5 rebounds tonight. Trent passes to Davis. Here's Rush for the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Rush has got 5 points in the quarter.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Trent outside. Pass to Davis. Now Rush. Trent, right side, over Paul. Trent can't hit.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Paul outside, back to Paxson. That's tipped. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
That free throw, good from Paxson. He's perfect from the line this time. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Floyd. Here's Rush. Screen by Lee from outside the arc. And Lee pulls it down.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
That free throw, good from Paxson. Second free throw, no good. And Zoelis will bring it up for Montreal. They trail by 9 points.
And taking a look now at the numbers on Rush, how he did last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
Now, here's Owens. Hasn't made one yet. Kemp can't hit.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Here's Rush. He's defended by Alvarado. Rush the pass to 4. Just 4 to shoot. From beyond the arc, it's hauled in by Hodges. Gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Pass to Alvarado. Kemp with it. Good if it goes. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. The third quarter comes to a close. leading by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hodges is out there with Paxson. Then it's Owens. And it's Alvarado in at the shooting guard. No good from Paxson.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now here's Ellis. Here's Tucker. And a missed layup.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Drives to the hoop. Brand outside. Puts it up from 15. And that one off the back of the rim and in. That's 7 points for Ellis.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
To the inside. Second chance effort. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your home team, Palermo. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ball checked in for Owens. He hits both from the stripe.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And we have a timeout called by Michael Malone. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. During that last break, I got a chance to hear what Michael Malone said to his team. Now, he was vocal in the huddle. He told his guys, don't quit on each other. We're still in this game, guys, but I need each one of you to up your energy level. Let's make a run now. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Ellis outside. Back to Tucker.
Montreal foul. First personal foul.
And Montreal making a change here. Trent's checked in.
For Montreal, number 40, D. Trent.
gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Alvarado passes to Paul.
Montreal foul call. Floyd. Second personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. For three, Kemp. It's rebounded by Montreal. Newman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent passes to Newman. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. He's been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. Pollard. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Trent. Montreal trails by 11. Now Rush. There's the three. It's rebounded by Pollard. Pollard's got his 5th rebound in this one. Back to Paul over Davis. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Paul's got his first 2 points. Well, Montreal shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. Down low, here's Trent, and he jams it with authority.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Paul. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Here's Larson. Nice form on the 20-footer.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on it.
Here's Rush. 1:57 left in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. And Davis wide open. He shoots. A three-pointer, no good. We're on 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
1:33 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Trent. Here's Rush. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here's Kemp. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Davis against Paul. And Davis puts it in.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Here's Kemp, and it's Kemp slamming it down.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Now, here's Trent, and it's in there. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Certainly, if they just play smart, this game's over.
Nobody near Kemp. Sinks the three-pointer.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
Now here's Davis. A shake. They turn it over.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Here's Owens. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so they get the victory here at home. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now it's time for our player of the game.